Good morning and welcome. I'm Dr. Philip Collister Murray, Grand Marshal of the College of Fine Arts and Communication Commencement Ceremony for 2024. We welcome you today. Guests, please join me in welcoming our graduates. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, faculty, I am pleased to begin the ceremony for the graduation of the College of Fine Arts and Communication class of 2024. We are assembled.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Honored graduates, here they all are. Distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, and friends, welcome to Towson University. I'm Mark Ginsberg, president of Towson University, and it's my great honor to preside over today's ceremony. Let us begin this morning's ceremony with our national anthem, and performing for today's ceremony is Rachel Schneider. Rachel is, we can give her a round of applause, that's a good idea. Rachel is graduating today with a master's degree in music pedagogy, and we're also joined by Shemaya Shelvin and also Destin Bolden, who will sign for us today. If you are able, I invite you to stand as we honor America with the singing and playing of our national anthem. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Thank you very much, Rachel, and thank you, Shemaya, and thank you, Destiny. Would everybody please join with me now in thanking the Towson University Commencement Ensemble. The ensemble is directed by Dr. Louis Engelke. And thank them for the beautiful music that they have prepared for us and played with us this morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. The ensemble is comprised by music faculty members, alumni, and current students, and they are an outstanding representation of the superb talent within the fine arts programs here at TU. Graduates, many people will be congratulating you today on your graduation. But to start off, please direct your attention to the monitors for a congratulatory message from a very special guest.
Hello, class of 2024 graduates. It's Governor Westmore, and I want to extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you on reaching this significant milestone. Whether you're a recent graduate or returning student, the first in your family to pursue higher education, a dedicated member of our armed services, or someone striving for an advanced degree. Today is a testament to your dedication to lifelong learning. You haven't just invested in your education, you're investing in your dreams. As you stand on the threshold of new beginnings, remember to carry forward all the things you learned and experienced. Pledge to harness your knowledge for the greater good by enriching your own lives and making a positive impact on the lives of others. Stay true to your principles and your values. Never cease your pursuit of personal and intellectual growth. And let's work together towards creating a brighter future for our state, our nation, and our world. Thank you for your dedication and best wishes on your personal and your professional success.
And a special thank you to the #1 Tiger fan, Governor Moore. Present on stage with me this morning are the officers of the university, academic leaders, and members of my own administration. And these individuals are responsible for advancing our academic mission while also supporting our outstanding students and encouraging and supporting their achievements. Through their dedication and expertise, they enable the success of our students and the success of our incredible institution. I ask that these individuals please rise and remain standing as I introduce them. First, University of System Regent, from the Board of Regents, Ellen Fish. Our Provost and Executive Vice President, Melanie Perot. Our Senior Vice President of Student Affairs and University Life, Vernon Hurt. And the Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communications, Regina Carlo. Also, our assistant and associate deans, our department chairpersons, and representatives from our academic senate, our staff senate, our graduate student association, and also our student government association. Thank you all for joining us today. Please rise and thank you all. Thank you. Please be seated. Well, leading our procession this morning is our Grand Marshal for this morning's commencement, Dr. Philip Collister Murray. Dr. Collister Murray, would you please stand for a moment? Thanks, Phil. Professor Collister Murray holds a Doctor of Musical Arts in Vocal Performance and Opera from the University of Maryland College Park, one of our sister institutions. Also, his training was in doctoral training was in performance, and his Master of Music was in voice performance from Northwestern University. He has served as the chairperson of our Department of Music for the last 7 years, and a member of Towson's music faculty for 27 years. His directing, conducting, and production credits are extensive, with well over 50 productions over his tenure here at TU. Professor Collister Murray is an active solo performer. He's a baritone, if you haven't noticed by his introduction, and has been featured as a soloist with Bach in Baltimore, the Washington Chamber Orchestra, the Washington Bach Sinfonia, and internationally at the Handel Festival in Halle, Germany. He's performed with his professional ensemble, Triage Montage, in international venues in Assisi, Italy, Dublin, Ireland, in Carnegie Hall in New York City, and many other venues, and they also have an upcoming CD planned for release in 2025. Please join me in thanking Professor Collister Murray for his outstanding contributions to our university. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you, Philip. You know, today's ceremony would not be possible without the dedication of our university's outstanding faculty, and we do at TU have truly a dedicated and outstanding faculty. As our faculty entered TU Arena this morning, you may have noticed many are wearing colorful robes, hoods, and caps. These are their academic regalia. I have the brightest one in the house, I think, this morning. It represents the institutions with which their highest degree were earned, as well as the color of the hood, their area of study. This, what I like to call rainbow of regalia, is a colorful academic tradition and represents the varied and incredibly rich background of our remarkable faculty. Would all the members of our Towson University faculty who are joining us today please rise so we could recognize you and thank you for your contributions to our wonderful students. And we are also joined this morning by many commencement ceremony volunteers, by Towson University staff and TU alum who are here today to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. Please join me also in thanking those who are helping for today's commencement ceremonies. But finally, and certainly by no means least or last, it's often said that it does take a village. And I know that our graduates have their own personal village here with them today. So at this time, I'd like to invite the parents, siblings, spouses, partners, children, family, and friends of the graduates, if you might please stand so we can recognize and thank you. Thank you all very much. The village is here. The village people, they're here. You know, it is absolutely true, and indeed I know that your support and encouragement have helped our students to reach this pinnacle, this very special day. So graduates, please give all of those who have supported you both now and over the rest of today, over the rest of your life, a special thank you and a special ovation for all that they've done to support and encourage you. Well, commencement is one of the happiest days of the year on our campus, on every campus, but particularly here at Towson University. We celebrate the many people that comprise our diverse and vibrant university community. In fact, the flags behind me, you can see them, represent some of the more than 80 nations from which Towson University's students hail. Our students also come from nearly every state. And it's this diversity, our opportunity to advance inclusive excellence at our university, that helps to make Towson University a great place to learn, to study, to grow, and to become all that you can be. Above all, graduates, we're here today to celebrate your success, to celebrate you, your significant personal and academic achievements, and the incredible mark that you've made on our remarkable university. You are among the 3,000 students who will cross the commencement stage this week. This is the first of 6 commencement ceremonies. And you, together with your colleagues and friends, students from around the university, will cement your place as proud alumna of our university. You will join more than 192,000 Towson Tigers around the globe, each of you making a difference in your professions, in your communities, with your families, and in our society at large each and every day. And I know that you will continue that legacy. I know that you will create your legacy with your own work, with all that you do in the years to come. But remember, you are forever connected through your ties with TU, and I know that the traditions that come with being Towson University Tigers will stay with you throughout the rest of your life, including that of our beloved university that soon, not yet, but very soon, will become your alma mater. Now, speaking of our alma mater, I invite all of us to please stand and join in the singing of just that, the alma mater of Towson University, My Towson, and the words will be displayed on the screen above. Thanks very much. What a great tradition. Well, as we continue with this morning's program, it is a pleasure, actually truly an honor, to invite Regent Ellen Fish to bring greetings on behalf of the University System of Maryland and our Board of Regents. The Board of Regents is the governing body of our remarkable state education and higher education system. Regent Fish.
Good morning. It's great to be with you and to extend best wishes and congratulations from the University System of Maryland and the Board of Regents. It's an honor to share this occasion with your president, Mark Ginsburg, as he presides over his first spring commencement as president of Towson University. I was proud to serve as chair of the search committee that selected Dr. Ginsburg. And I want to recognize and commend him on his extensive listening tour, which he has dubbed Listening to Understand. When he is finished, Dr. Ginsburg will have engaged in nearly 60 tour events on campus, throughout the region, around the state, and across the country. This is just one example of his commitment to be a thoughtful, inclusive leader for this university. In so many ways, Towson University represents what is best about public higher education. I applaud President Ginsburg, his leadership team, and TU's outstanding faculty and staff. Together, you have forged a vision for Towson University. I'm also pleased to share this day with our featured speaker, Mike Flanagan, a distinguished TU alum, class of '02, not to mention an acclaimed Netflix series director and producer. But most importantly, it's an honor to be here to recognize and congratulate you, the class of 2024. Your hard work and sacrifice have paid off. Congratulations. Your family and friends should take pride in what you have accomplished. They sure have shared in your sacrifices along the way, and they should surely share in your success today. Today you become an enduring part of Towson University's proud and impressive legacy. The knowledge and experience that you received here, actually that you earned here, are yours forever. And so once again, I offer each and every one of you a well-deserved congratulations and wish you all the best in the years to come.
Thank you, Regent Fish. Good morning. I'm Dean Regina Carlisle. To the families and friends of our college community, thank you for being here to witness the formal passage for these talented students. I've had the great pleasure of watching them grow over the past 4 years, and I marvel at their confidence, curiosity, and creativity. Regardless of where they land, I know they will change the world for the better. Students, I am so proud of all of you. Congratulations. It was not long ago that today's commencement speaker sat right where you are today. And now he sits in the director's chair as the writer and creator of some of the industry's biggest, scariest horror films and shows. Mike Flanagan, a 2002 graduate of our very own EMF program, is the critically acclaimed filmmaker whose hits include The Fall of the House of Usher, The Haunting of Hill House, and Doctor's Sleep, just to name a few. And they're so scary I have to watch them during the day. His work has been praised by iconic writers and filmmakers such as Stephen King and Quentin Tarantino. He's become the go-to horror guy in Hollywood, and it all began right here at Towson University, where he produced his first films using student actors and crew, our resources, and even our buildings. That's right, Tower D was one of Mike's first film sets, and today he told me that in his second film, there was a graduation film, and I said, was it a comedy? I was trying to get, so he said, no, it was a very serious drama about college dating life. How far you've come, Mr. Flanagan. Please join me in welcoming Towson Tiger, Mike Flanagan.
Good morning, everyone. I am absolutely honored to be here with you today. I want to thank Dr. Ginsberg, Dr. Perot, and Dr. Carlo, along with my mentor and my friend, Dr. Greg Fowler, for allowing me to be a part of this. This is honestly very surreal for me. I sat exactly where you all are sitting 22 years ago, and I never imagined that I'd be standing here under these circumstances. And to be honest, I'm not perfectly comfortable doing this. I usually write words for other people to say and then hide behind a camera while they say them. So it's no surprise that I can only seem to approach today through the lens of my profession, a profession that was, when I sat where you are sitting, just a dream, and a seemingly unattainable dream at that. So today I want to talk to you about dreams and realities and time and anxiety and story structure and narrowing, and I want to do so in a way I earnestly hope will be helpful and useful to you. And looking out at you all this morning, at the galaxy of you, at the legion of dreams that you contain, the efforts and the sacrifices you've already made to be here today, my own experience feels much smaller, much more narrow. The world you inhabit is already so different from the one that I knew. So how can I possibly relate to you? I don't claim to have any particular wisdom. In fact, each year since I've sat where you sit, I've been confronted with how little I actually know and how much I have yet to learn. I don't claim to possess any particular truth. Truth is not nearly as abundant in the universe as I once believed that it was. So I can't promise wisdom, and I can't promise truth, or it turns out even brevity. If you've watched any of my work, you know I can't seem to resist a monologue. But I can offer you a story, and I'm going to tell it the way that I learned to tell a story while I was a student here at Towson, studying story structure in my screenwriting classes. A story in 3 acts, because right or wrong, that is how I've come to look at life. So indulge me, please. Most of my other languages are now lost to me, and this is just about the only one I speak these days. So, Act 1, Interior Commencement Ceremony, late morning 2002. I'm sitting pretty much exactly where you all are now in my cap and gown. Most of my friends have already graduated. I am on the 6-year plan. Academically, I'm a good student, but I'm not a great one, and I'm graduating with a double major in mass communications and EMF. I am worried about my student loan. It'll be years before I've paid it off. I've got a tight group of friends. We've been through amazing and formative things together, but we've already begun to separate. We're scattering outward toward their own destinies, and we'll insist we'll hold on, though. This is a promise we make to each other and to ourselves. In fact, I already know that I'm going to be moving to Los Angeles with several of these friends before the end of the year. We're going to chase our dreams. I want to make movies. We've all saved up what cash we could while working retail at Towson Town Center and bussing tables. We'll have 3 cars to share between the 5 of us. We're going to share an apartment. I've loved my time at Towson. I settled on my career ambition, and I've learned my craft. I've fallen in and out of love. I even got engaged briefly my junior year, though it was very short-lived. In 2002, as I graduate, I'm still a bit heartbroken by that, but I'm coming out of it. Everyone tells me I'll be fine because I'm awfully young yet, and I resent them for saying that. I've already shot 3 digital feature films as an undergrad, one of the reasons I ended up on the 6-year plan. I shot them on campus. They starred actors from the Towson Theater Department. Some of my professors even acted in them. I lived in the residence towers, Tower D, in fact, my first 2 years before I found an apartment off campus in Cockeysville. I don't own a car, I can't afford health insurance, and that's scary, but I assume I'll fix that as soon as I make it to LA and find a job. I'm giving myself 5 years. That should be enough. 5 years to make my dreams come true, and if I strike out, I'm gonna come home and I'll pivot. I'm very nervous, though. I'm anxious. I don't sleep terribly well, as a rule. And if I'm honest, I drink a little too much. My anxiety has only increased of late because as I sit at my commencement, only 8 months have passed since 9/11. This is a seismic event which has radically altered my perspective of the world and is one of the first truly defining moments my generation has experienced. On stage, the commencement speaker is talking about possibilities. This word keeps coming up in her speech. A lot of people have been talking about possibilities, how my life is full of them, how I should take care not to limit my possibilities, how many possibilities are stretched out before me, how fortunate I am to be at this juncture in my life so full of possibilities, and that's true. The road ahead is wide, so wide it's kind of hard to see it, if I'm honest. That road will narrow. My literary hero, the author Stephen King, writes that narrowing is the natural order of things. I believe I understand this idea. I do not. The world is more chaotic and unsafe than I believed growing up, but I'm heading right into it. My dreams feel unrealistic, maybe even impossible, but I'm going to shoot my shot. My friends might be heading in their own directions, but we are going to hang on. And for now, I'm going to mark this moment, think back on what it took to get here, where I've been, and then I'll leap into my adulthood, and I wonder when I'll feel that I've grown up. Dissolve 2, Act 2, Interior Commencement Ceremony, morning 2024. I stand right now at this podium trying like hell not to mess this up. I'm 46 years old. I've been married for 8 years, my second marriage, in fact, and by far the best thing in my life. My family, as a matter of fact, the best thing in my life. My 3 children, who are 13, 7, and 5, have taught me that. I'm 6 years sober. I'm grateful that I changed course. Thank you. I'm grateful that I changed course before my drinking cost me my job, my reputation, or my family. I make movies and television for a living, and I make a good living at that. I have a mortgage and I drive an electric car. I live in Los Angeles, where I've lived since January 2003, 8 months after my graduation. I had said I'd give it 5 years. It took much longer. Dozens of crappy jobs, living hand to mouth, a series of apartments. Most of my friends dropped off, heading back home after 2 years or 3. It took me 10 years to get the foothold in the industry that I strived for, 15 years to feel any semblance of security in my profession. I travel frequently. I've met many of my childhood heroes. Some of them have disappointed me, and others were everything I hoped they'd be and more. I'm aware that many of the things I hungered for in my youth, money, success, even some degree of fame, did not make me happy. The things that brought me happiness have been people, parenthood, family, those fleeting rare moments of truth. And fortunately for me, I find happiness in my work. The world feels less safe than it did in the wake of 9/11. I'm frequently frustrated, horrified, and anxious about that. I worry for my children. I want them to exist without this anxiety as long as they possibly can. I wonder when it is that I'll feel I've grown up. And I now think I'll wonder that forever. I wonder why nobody told me that. I had dinner last night with some old friends and roommates from Towson. We aren't in touch the way we thought we'd be, but we were very happy to see each other. We belong to another time. Those friendships are from another life. We aren't the same people that we were. And that's okay. That's right. That is life. Other friends from that time have disappeared completely from my life now. Some are married, some are divorced, some have kids, some don't. We held on for a few years, but we underestimated the undertow of life and were swept out to our seas, and that's okay. That's right. That is life. I've spent a lot of time over the past few weeks thinking back to who I was when I sat there in those seats. and I have marveled at a revelation that really should have been obvious. I am no longer that person. You will not be the person that you are today. None of you. You will be someone else. You will be someone who grows out of this person. And that's good. That's right. That is life. See, possibilities become choices, and choices become actions, and those actions are the things that shape our lives. Those unchosen possibilities fall away, and when they do, the road narrows. Narrowing is the natural order of things, and that is good. That's right. That's life. So I think about that metaphor, which is so cliche. Life as a road, the future as a road. If life is a road, I think we're driving in the dark. Our vehicles are equipped with these bright, bright lights, but the thing is, they're pointing the wrong way. They're out the back of the car. So if life is a road, it's a road that's only really visible behind us. We think it's visible in front of us. We trick ourselves into thinking that it is, but we can only see the road with any real clarity when we're looking back. And see, here's where my whole speech kind of falls apart. Because here I should say something like Act 3, exterior, the future. But it's really shitty writing. And it's a lie, because the 3-act structure I want so badly to impose on this story is not real. Life is not like that. And that's why I think we're attracted to this structure in our fiction. Because life itself is not neat or organized. It doesn't necessarily have setup and payoff and symmetry or rising and falling action. The credits never roll. Or when they do, we're not there to see them. The orchestra swells, the big scene crescendos, and then, well, we're just still kind of standing here, aren't we? And so this story, my story, your story, isn't structured at all, which means the entire premise of my speech is flawed. I want to say, graduates, here you are at the end of the first act. Just as much as I want to believe that here I am somewhere at midpoint, that if my life is a movie, I'm just at the middle. But see, it is always later than we think it is. Those credits are waiting. We don't get to write much of what happens between now and then. We can try, but more than anything, we are called upon to react. So never mind. Forget what I said about story structure, because that's not the world you're going into. No, life happens to you wildly. Our lives aren't scenes on a page or dominoes falling or a road or a straight line of cause and effect. Life is messy, shapeless, chaotic. It is falling all around us. Our lives are confetti. And I'm standing here trying to find words to inspire you. But the truth is, frankly, you inspire me. Because look at you. The world felt chaotic when I was a student, but not like this. I barely could figure out how to cope with a global pandemic in my early 40s. You guys took that on as undergrads. I wrestled with student debt, but not like you. I stepped into a difficult and challenging workforce out of school, but not like you. I had to contend with some degree of caution when it came to the internet and misinformation in the media, but not like you. You are already dealing with climate change, corporate greed, political unrest and divides, corruption, atrocities, genocide, poverty, prejudice, and oppression in the foreground of your lives, in the foreground of our current events. And I know I'm supposed to be up here saying something inspiring. What I want to say is, I'm sorry. Please fix this. Save us. Do better than we did. And how radically unfair of an ask that is. So instead of a third act, instead of looking out ahead, I'm going to do the only thing I can do. I'm going to look back. I'm going to look at that road behind me, which is strewn with the confetti of my life thus far, and I'm going to leave you with just a handful of pieces of it that I picked up along the way. Platitudes, maybe. Things I believe hold some small amount of truth and are therefore invaluable. Things like, Be kind. It is harder than you think, but you'll never ever regret it. Try not to be greedy. That is also harder than you think. Try not to despair. You will sometimes, but try. Try not to lie, especially when lying is easier, and it often will be. Choose your partners carefully in business, in love, in all things. But also don't punish yourself if you put your trust in the wrong person or in the wrong thing. Be proud that you chose to trust, and don't let that part of you go, even if you're hurt. Stand up for those who are marginalized. Do not abide bullies. Never apologize to anyone for who you are, for how you were born, for what you want to be. Protest injustice when you have to. If someone tells you they have impossible answers, be skeptical. If someone wants money for those answers, run. You can learn everything you need to know about a religion, an organization, or even a person by looking at how they treat the vulnerable. And any religion, organization, or person who encourages others to hate people or to strip from them the rights that they themselves enjoy is poison, plain and simple. Apologize quickly when you wrong someone, and forgive just as quickly, whether you receive an apology or not. Forgiving does not mean you must also forget. Protect yourself. Appreciate your friends and know that they will come and go. Don't hold that against them. Life is a series of collisions and retreats. Make peace with that. Wish each other well. Always leave the doors open, though. Spend as much time as you possibly can with your family. If anything gives our lives any semblance of structure, it is them. And like I said, it is always later than we think. If you are given an opportunity to travel, take it. Know that words are cheap. People like me build grand illusions with words. We build sparkling mirages. Actions, though, rarely lie. And never forget, the only difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. In the meantime, this Towson chapter of your lives is coming to a close. It will not open again, at least not the way that it was. This moment right here, right now, is almost gone. We will never all be together again. And that's good. That's right. That's life. So hold this moment while you can, and tonight, maybe before you go to sleep, just take a second to acknowledge that it is gone. Get in that habit if you can. Narrowing is the natural order of things, and when your road narrows, and it will, appreciate that, because that's good, that's right, that's life. Now, I don't know if any of what I've said today will help you, but I sincerely hope that it will, and I hope that you are proud of the person that you are today, of what you have endured and survived to get here. I hope that you take those dreams of yours and that you chase them, even if they seem impossible, and I hope you achieve them. I hope you are happy, healthy, and loved. Thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your moment, and congratulations to the class of 24.
Thank you, Mike Flanagan. It is now my pleasure to introduce our graduate speaker, Chanel Janae Henderson, who is graduating today with a Master's of Fine Arts in theater. Welcome, Chanel.
I would like to say thank you, Mr. Flanagan, for such a wonderful, wonderful speech. I'm gonna get this out the way, okay? This moment is dedicated to my little sister, Simone, who is here, to my mother, and to my late father. Good morning, distinguished guests, supportive staff and faculty, proud parents, and illustrious graduates. Do you understand the importance of working within your own wheelhouse? During my time at Towson University, I have endured the journey, embodied the vision, and empowered my community. Endure. There is something exciting and yet terrifying about moving to an unfamiliar place. As a Naptown native from Indianapolis, Indiana, I moved to Maryland in search of the unknown. Despite housing and job insecurity at the time, I was quite optimistic about my first day of classes. I put the Center for the Arts address into Google Maps, left my Airbnb, and struck off to the red bus line. I arrived to class late, sweaty, and slightly disoriented, but I was unexpectedly greeted with open arms, smiling faces, and an air of collaboration. After class, I felt invigorated, fulfilled, and hopeful. I belonged here. Towson University reminded me that it is not always about what we experience in the beginning, but to truly trust in the process. We have a choice: to hide from the vision that is bestowed upon us, or to relish in that vision coming into fruition. Embody. I was talking to my friend Jam, artistic collaborator and fellow graduate. I was nervous and doubtful that people wouldn't understand mental sifting, a theory I had been developing for my exiting project. He said, "People will get it, but you first have to put it out there." With apprehension, I began mental sifting workshops on campus, and people understood it. Through theatrical practices, I explained that the flour sifter is a metaphor for how we understand information. In fact, as I speak to you, you are currently sifting based on your own experiences. What if I allowed fear to consume my vision? Then I would have never known the opportunity to embody it. James Baldwin said, "Not everything can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." Empower. I chose Towson University's MFA theater program because of its intention towards local social praxis. It is vital that we use what is within our wheelhouse, our expertise, to better our community. People often ask me, "What are you going to do with a theater degree?" I say, I use theater as a vehicle for social change. To make performance more accessible to community, I curated the first inaugural Black Theater Block Party. We all have a responsibility to first identify the skills within our wheelhouse and then use those skills to empower community. Remember, before I leave, that not everything can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. Congratulations, class of 2024. Yeah. May you endure, embody, and empower. Thank you.
Thank you, Chanel. That was really powerful. I'm now very pleased to welcome our undergraduate student speaker, Candace Pulliard, who is graduating today with a degree in Communication Studies. Please welcome Candace.
Thank you. Good morning, graduates, faculty, and esteemed guests. At 17 years old, I knew exactly who I was, and nobody could tell me any different. When I stepped on Towson University's campus back in 2017, I was absolutely certain that I was a genius, naturally. I knew every single thing one could possibly know about the world and knew exactly what I stood for. Now, why would a know-it-all like that need college? Personally, I couldn't tell you. But that is why I am so thankful for my time here. Towson University taught me the importance of redefining self. I am a non-traditional student. I plan to graduate in 2021, 4 years after I started. Now I'm gonna let you in on a bit of a secret. I did not graduate in 2021. I'm sure many of you here can relate to your college journey not going exactly as you planned. I faced a number of setbacks in college. I struggled with numerous health challenges that I felt directly conflicted with who I defined myself as. How can an overachiever drop down to a part-time student and not finish the classes I signed up for? My fear of not being who I desired to be impeded upon my ability to grow. Thankfully, I had a full support team who encouraged me to rewrite the pages of my story. My support system provided me with a clarity which greatly changed my perspective. Through college, I continued to relearn what I stood for and who I was outside of who I expected myself to be. It is up to us to decide who we are, and if our former models feel too restricting, we have the power to challenge, change, and grow. Had I graduated when I planned to, I would have missed out on so many defining experiences that greatly impacted me. My communication studies family provided me with opportunities to earn credits outside of traditional classes, getting me closer to my degree, especially Dr. F, who championed me all the way to this stage. My parents, my sister, my close friends, Avery, Aaron, and Tiara, gave me the strength to know that no matter what my graduation date, I was still enough. Because of them, I stand before you today, still a genius, but with a new understanding of what that means to me. To conclude my speech, I want to congratulate all of you amazing graduates. As we embark on our next journeys in life, maybe we will no longer be students, athletes, or other titles that we have adorned for years. But there are more opportunities on the horizon to continue relearning and redefining who we are. Don't allow the change of a position to prevent you from seeing the blessing in disguise. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024.
For those of you keeping score, we are 3 for 3 on outstanding speeches today. And now I have to go. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Melanie Perot, and I'm the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. And at this time, President Ginsburg and I will begin the conferring of graduate degrees. Will the candidates for master's degrees, masters of fine arts degrees, and post-baccalaureate certificates please stand? President Ginsburg, on recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present those candidates who meet all requirements for master's degrees and post-baccalaureate certificates.
Provost Perot, I am pleased, delighted, thrilled to receive these candidates, and by the authority invested in me by the University System of Maryland's Board of Regents and the state of Maryland, I confer upon you the recommended degree with all honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Yes, thank you. Congratulating the graduate degree candidates along with Dean Carlo will be Associate Dean of Graduate Studies in the COFAC, David Ownby. David, Dean Carlo.
Abdullah Amafov.
Rachel Eden Schneider.
Chanel Janae Henderson.
Ranalu Gianna Albano.
Joshua Albert Michael Kroback. Darius Beckford.
Alex Desiree.
Jermaine Bell. Nathaniel Roy Esau Jr.
Sophia Lauren Berta.
Danielle Lee Frere.
Samantha V. Bonney.
Tracy Symphony Hall.
Aaliyah Melanie Brooks.
Tashio Jefferson.
Caroline Creedon.
Jamal Amir McCrae.
Kai Dondero. Isaiah Pinkney. Adeze Iwembube Ezechukwu. Gabrielle Standback Satterthite. Emily Kavanaugh. Maria Victoria Villegas. Catherine Ann Sellers.
Tamoja Haidia Graves.
Mohammed Kamal Wahid. Emily Rose Heisel. Grace Francis Welsh.
Deborah Bonacorsi McWilliams. Tiffany Nicole Tucker. Tamika Yuna Shelford.
This concludes the conferring of the master's degrees in the College of Fine Arts and Communication.
I'd like to take a few moments to recognize two special groups of individuals who are with us today. We are pleased that degree candidates from the Honors College are eligible to participate in commencement today. The Honors College provides an enhanced undergraduate experience for highly motivated and intellectually curious students. By completing a challenging curriculum comprised of interdisciplinary and advanced scholarly work and pursuing leadership and cultural experiences, and often an honors thesis, these candidates are awarded the designation of University Scholar and wear a bronze medal today to symbolize this achievement. I'm proud to recognize the graduates of the Towson University Honors College. So University Scholars, will you please stand so we may acknowledge your significant accomplishments. Thank you. You may be seated. We're also proud to recognize degree candidates who completed the Army Reserve Officers Training Corps and have been selected for officer commissioning, and are honored to recognize our military veterans graduating today. With those of you in the audience who are members of our armed forces on active duty or reserves and veterans, please stand along with our degree candidates. Thank you for your service, and please be seated. And now, the President and I will begin conferring baccalaureate degrees. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please stand? President Ginsburg, on recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present those candidates who meet all requirements for baccalaureate degrees.
Provost Provost, I am pleased, delighted, and thrilled to receive these candidates, and by the authority vested in me by the University System of Maryland's Board of Regents and the state of Maryland, I confer upon you the recommended degree with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulating the baccalaureate degree candidates, along with Dean Carlo, will be Associate Dean Greg Fowler. Dean Carlo and Dean Fowler.
Destiny Alexis Bolden.
Candace Noreen Pollard.
Justice Abraham Battle.
Sophia Kayla Adam.
Daniel Kumilacho Admasu.
Olivia Lynn Aiken. Mark Oluwafeishatan Akinbayo. Anne Marie Hadinya Akpan.
Ronald Alexander Alfaro. Valeria Liani Alisea.
Celeste Honora Alanak. Michaela Quinn Allen.
Luis Manolo Altamirano.
Marvin Anthony Alvarez. Madeline Rose Anderson. Annabelle Avila. Alicia Renee Anthony. Edward Anthony Arellin. Carlos Ayala.
Carlos Ayala.
Muzaffar Ayub Bacchus.
Leanna Banks.
Carissa Nicole Barclay. Mary Elizabeth Barton.
Jason Theodore Baskett. Layla Maria Bedford. Juliana Caitlin Belt. Terrell Tyrese Bent.
Malukin Bazuna.
Jacob Samuel Blue. Beverlyn Boma.
Monique Botang.
Jason A. Beam.
Silas Bold. Michael John Bonfils. William Borum.
Julia Elizabeth Bowling.
Quincy Marquise Broadnax. Gabriel Isaiah Elon Broadwater. Caitlin Caroline Brock. Gabrielle Patricia Brothers. Erica Brown. Griffin H. Brown. Shantia N. Bryant. Elias William Brzezinski.
Robert Gilman Budar Danoff. Jordan Christian Bug. Lauren R. Burden. Thomas Scott Burfiend Jr. Faith Ann Butler. Reagan Elizabeth Dunn. Helena Aurora Kaaya. Damon Edwards II.
Edward Callahan.
Jacob Raymond Elliott.
Alexis Anaya Campbell.
Darren Jermaine Bird.
Owen Bowers Black.
Nina Chaich. Valerie Abrego Amaya. Fatumata Binta Kamara.
Asia Pearl Carrington. Ashley Kaplan.
Josue A. Seron. Jeremiah Elliott Cato.
Molly Chang.
Neil Chakrabarty. Jafet Chukuma. Henry Ivan Chavez Mendez. Leah Michelle Chisholm.
Christopher Mba. Alyssa Brooke Cohen. Sydney Corinne Cobbs. William J. Connor.
Bradley Spencer Comer. Jordan Taylor Cooks.
Catherine Cook. Samantha Elise Cox.
Faith Memunatu Cooper.
Garland Lee Crosby III.
Tamara Tajay Crawley Pratt. Drew Cunningham.
Autumn Cunningham.
Vanessa Rose Dalemans.
Sky Amani Cunningham.
Hayden Parker Davis.
Eleanor Elizabeth Davis.
Jared Marshall Dawkins. Jada Ashley Davis.
Kaylee Diener.
Jasmine Taylor Dean.
Madison Dakota Dejewski.
Helena Raquel DeGene. Lily Marlene Densmore. Jonathan Carlos de la Paz.
Christopher Des Ogugwa. Carly Durnitz.
Jalen S. Dixon. John Edward Diggs V.
Sophie Dorr. Gabriel Donahue.
Lauder D. Downard. Lorraine Cavan Dorch. Hannah Elizabeth Dubois.
Christopher Driggins.
Natalia Malinan Dunn.
Megan Sidney Duffy.
Nakirika Justina Derugi. Precious Adesimbo Emmanuel. Bodia Alexander Elliott.
Aiden James Ewald. Elizabeth Grace Ellie. Maritza Falchetti.
Jessica Morgan Enright. Jack Thomas Feltz.
Abigail Barchette Fackler.
Bo Figuera. Julianne Rose Firetag.
Christopher Ethan Paul Fitch. Steele Ezekiel Feltz.
Julia K. Fluke. Joshua Fisher. James Wyatt Freeze.
Kyle James Flickinger. Skylar Rose Galliano Holmes.
Nathan Allen Freem.
Grace Elizabeth Gaydosh.
Darren Leonard Freeman III.
Adonica Zwadejan Georges. Alejandro Andres Garzon. Kaylee Natalia Gonzalez. Courtney Amanda Gare. Mikhail Antonio Gordon. Kelly Rachel Galuzza.
Davina Taylor Graybill.
Siddharth S. Gopinath.
Julia Marin Greenberg.
Markaya Gothard. Olivia Louise Greer. Elijah Maurer Green. Sydney Aberdeen Guest.
Victoria Mary Catherine Greenia.
Michaela T. Ha. Chase Alexander Gray Coker. Caden Lee Hagee.
John Nicholas Jamisi. Bradley Hall.
Marco Thad Haig.
Noah Charles Hall. Jordan Elizabeth Hackala. Rachel Renee Hanshu.
Kelly Hall.
Jesse Augustine Hardison.
Silas Hamby. Kendra A. Harris.
Fisher Arden Hansen.
Anaya McKinsey Hart. Emma J. Herring. Emma Rose Hartzog.
Noah Sterling Sinke Harris.
Elena Corinne Hernandez. Sydney Lauren Hart. Catherine Mary Horms. Catherine Lillian Heilig. Alvin R. Hidayat. Ali Elizabeth Hickman. Kai Hopkins.
Rachel E. Hinson.
Eric Hubsher. Madison Elizabeth Hurd.
Lucas Huey. Joshua Luke Hornberger.
Michelle Alexis Hurst.
Hunter M. Hudson. Raina Ibrahim. Thomas Edward Hunter.
Adrian Isasi.
Regan Elizabeth Hyde. Laura Ann Jackson.
Sarah Abel.
Hassani Bakari James Jr.
Armani N. Jackson. Colin Patrick Jett. Celia Jackson.
Devin Elise Kestner.
Kalilu Jawara. Grace Elizabeth Kaminsky. Abigail Taylor Jones.
Nigel Hillary Kasembe Jr.
Evanthia Maria Camaneris.
Dawit Gizal Kabede. Bemneti Alamayo Casa. Parker H. Kiesling.
Autumn Nicole Katsouris. Quinn Jameson Ketteringham.
Joshua Keeling.
Anna Sewell Killingstad.
Tessa Margaret Keller.
Shane Stephen King.
Hasib Khan.
Michaela Rose Kiergan. Alexander Purnell King. Samantha Ray Cahoot. Corinne Sophia Kirby. Kate Mackenzie Cook.
Danielle Kerner. Daniel Nicholas Kundrat. Brooke Haley Krugman. Joseph LaQuatra.
Olivia N. Keener. Andrew Stephen Lawhorn. Anthony Jose Landaverde.
Jackson Waller LeBlanc. Vince Paul Castillo Laorden. Jacob Michael Leftwich. Francesco Giuliano Leandri. Jonah Michael Lewis. Haley Yerang Lee. Robert Wesley Linda. Francesca Dora Leonard.
Maximo James Lombardi. Esther Marie Lichtenberg. Christiana Alexandra Lopez. Carl Lindsay. Megan Credence Lopez.
Jaden Michael Long.
Steve Lynn.
Drew Lustig. Bailey Camden Lynch. Logan Wells MacDonald.
Cameron Elise Mance. Molly Diana Mancuso. Wyatt Emerson Marcus. Carlos Fernando Margarita.
Lauren Maria. Jordan Nicole Marini. Paris Marino.
Kellen Kayun Marriott. Connor James Mathers. Sakura Mayhew.
Vanessa Mazariegos.
Kennedy Blake McClay. Kylie McDaniel. Emma McGackie.
Finlay Xavier McNabb. Rebecca Peyton Meldron.
William Thomas Mamo. Garrett Lewis Middleton. Gavin Arthur Middleton. Macy Nicole Miller. Keyshawn Bernard Mingo.
Dietrich John Mishka.
Ethan Michael Molinar. Aaron Monaghan.
Zachary Moore.
Aiden Moran.
Briand Morales.
Alexander Francis Mungo. Kabeke Kabibi Mukari. Isabella Grace Mutone.
Chukirai Mutombo.
Marquise Xavier William Newhouse. Ashley Marie Nagel.
David J. Norris. Nadira Nicole Nichols. Jessica Olmos Marcelino. Tyler Marie Oglesby. Teddy Oliver Okerson.
Obina G. Weze. Mubarak Oyegunle. Courtney Elizabeth Ott. Michaela Marie Palazzo.
Joseph Olugbenga Oyewole. Jeb Kane Pappas. Rachel Ann Palmer. Dominique Parks. Zion Parker. Jordan Madison Paul.
Samuel Isaac Parrish. Maura Elizabeth Pearl. Eliza Michelle Pierce. Sam Peterson. Imani Diane Perry. Cassandra Brooke Phillips.
Benjamin Phelps.
Selena Rochelle Pinkney. Marley Pikoviak.
Thomas Gerald Podolsack.
Megan Elizabeth Plazinski. Isabella Christina Portocalis. William Porter.
Perrin Rico Publico.
Christopher Joseph Pergaki. Kayla Alana Kwashi. Kyle D. Purdom. Molly Catherine Raybon. Evan Rabinowitz.
Taylor Catherine Rarig.
Eliana Rakamimov.
Jacob William Ratledge.
Christina Roslova.
Trevor George Regan. Nicholas Alexander Reed. Rowan Rusing. Phoebe Andrea Ryder.
Kaylin Clara Veronica Robertson. Kathleen Nicole Roberts. Marshall Rubenstein. Matthew Turner Ross.
Hannah Lynn Sala. Devon Elias St. Pierre. Richard Charles Samuels III. Nyla Nicole Sampson. Jacob Matthew Sands.
Sean DePriest Samuels Jr. Anna Elise Shipsky.
Benjamin Ross Savage. Logan McGowan Schooley.
Emily Rebecca Schlower. Aliza Michelle Shalvey. Emily Marie Seth.
Patrick Michael Sheridan III.
Kayvon Reginald Shaw.
Brian Henry Shipley. Jake Schindel.
Elizabeth Mahoney Sipple. Alyssa Ann Simmons.
Jaslyn Ariana Sly.
Connor Philip Bruno Skalitsky. Catherine Eleanor Gerber Smith. Grant Smith. Stephen A. Smith. Marcus Smith.
Nicholas Christopher Sparshot.
Walter Sosa. Kaylin Spears.
Tyler Spear.
Sarah Stanley. Sonia Evelyn Stahl. Abigail Sternberg. Gianna Stevens.
Benjamin Joseph Strigel. Trenton Stewart. Ryan M. Sullivan.
Emma Elizabeth Strovel. Ashton Michael Taylor. Evan Jospe Taub.
Tyler Aaliyah Thomas. Tia Nellie Thomas.
Caitlin Ann Thompson.
Thomas Reed Tucker III.
Elsa Elise Turner.
Logan Turner Mannix.
Satori Ali Valentine. Emmanuel Vasilio. Alexis Vezes. Andrea Isabella Vera Quintana. Eleanor Verney.
Diego Manuel Raúl Vieda Sandoval. Tara Vo.
Keantria Lachelle Wainwright.
Haley Walden.
Shayla Antoinette Waldron.
De'Ara Ebony Walker.
Serena L. Walker.
Zach Seth Wallman. Daryl Wayne Warren.
Markayla Taishe Watson.
Valerie M. West.
Grace Elizabeth Whaley.
Brendan Weeder. Ramiel Marcel Williams. Daniel Franklin Wilson. Daniel Joseph Wise. Nicholas John Wynn.
Cameron Aaron Yee.
DeAndre Kenneth Young. Justin Zhao. Noon Zathang.
Caitlin Sabrina Menjavar.
Stephanie Nicole Zetterstrom.
Tara Page Toronto.
Corwin Shockett.
Jameson Edie.
Anna Marie Mulcahy. Jessica Ramos Enostroza. Moore. Madison Elizabeth Zamore.
Well, now, finally, I can use a very special word this morning. Graduates, congratulations. An amazing morning and a terrific achievement, and graduates, you did it. Today, though, marks a moment of inflection. One of my favorite authors, New York Times columnist Tom Friedman, has inferred that a moment of inflection is a time in your life that marks a significant turning, significant shift, maybe even a new beginning. But it's both an ending as you conclude your official time here as a student, unless you're joining us in graduate programs, undergraduates, or graduates staying on for continuing professional education or continuing education in itself. It represents both an ending but a special beginning, because for many of you, it's your formal conclusion of your university education. But for all of you, it is our hope, the faculty, staff, and our entire university community who is here to celebrate with you today, it's our collective hope that today is the beginning of your lifelong pursuit of knowledge, but also your unwavering commitment to your field of study, to your career, to your family, and to your community. It's been said that the most successful individuals are those that never stop learning. In today's world, much will be asked of you. It's a complex world. It's a constantly changing world. It's a challenging world. And I'm confident that you will rise to meet each and every challenge. Especially, however, if you keep learning, if you keep growing, if you keep seeking to improve yourself each and every day, and especially if you never forget your roots, if you never forget where you've come from, and never forget that you'll always be a Towson Tiger. We hope, collectively, all of us at the university, that you will take your Towson University experience with you wherever you may go. And in fact, as you exit the arena today, we're going to give you a little gift. It is a little gift, but it's an important gift. It's a luggage tag. And you may ask, why a luggage tag? Well, it does say TU on it in Towson University. But it's a reminder for you that wherever you go, whenever you pack a suitcase, wherever you take your briefcase, wherever you go, take TU along with you. We will forever be by your side, forever be with your bags and your briefcase, so that you always will remember your time here at TU. But even more than that, you will always represent with the little symbol of this luggage tag, TU Pride, TU Tiger Pride. So take TU with you, keep Tiger Pride with you, and keep that luggage tag with you throughout your life journey. And if you happen to lose it, send me an email, we'll get you another. So now the final rite of commencement, the final rite of passage. Let me ask that all undergraduate degree recipients, will you please stand? Look who's joining me on stage here. Look who's here. Well, our graduate students who just completed their graduate education had the opportunity to do this as they completed their undergraduate education, but this is the rite of passage. This is the moment and the crowning jewel of today's ceremony. For all of your hard work, your many hours of long study, your perseverance, you're getting it done. Together, on my count, I'm going to ask you to move your tassel from the student position to the graduate position, from the right to the left. Now that signifies your graduation from Towson University. The luggage tag will be another symbol, don't forget that one. But this is the major marker. Are you ready? All right, on my count. You ready, Doc? All right. Follow Doc. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. You will forever be part of this great university. You'll always be a Tiger. You'll forever be a part of Towson University. So please keep coming back. Please keep giving back so that we can continue to build TU's legacy together. Let's together make a great university even greater. So one more time, let's roar together and say, "Go Tigers!"
This concludes our commencement exercises. The stage party, faculty, and graduates will begin the recessional. Please remain seated and review the ceremony departure instructions on the screen above you. Graduates, once again, we are so proud of you. We offer our congratulations and best wishes from the College of Fine Arts and Communication, class of 2024.
You'll be too measures.